feel like this makeup look is literally viral on everyone's feeds right now, and I want to recreate it. The makeup artist for this look, I forgot her name actually. Let me just look it up real quick, but I do follow her on Instagram. Tanielle Jai. I really hope I'm pronouncing it right. She's an Australian makeup artist, and she posted a breakdown of this look on her story highlights. So I'm gonna recreate it step by step with you guys by using products that I own. So hopefully I do have some of the same products that she did use, but if not, I'm gonna use something like insanely similar that I have. I'm not gonna buy any like additional products for this because your girl is broke in this economy. Like it is just not the vibe to spend money. First thing Miss Ma'am does is cleanse the skin with like Bioderma, like micellar water. I don't have that one. I'm gonna just use my regular like Garnier micellar water on a reusable pad and just cleanse my face real quick. I feel like she does a lot with skin prep, which is honestly like super good. Like I learned this recently too, that you gotta be doing the most with skin prep to actually get like super nice even makeup application. Okay, she then uses the Rhode Glazing Milk, which is their toner, to prep the skin. She uses a lot of Rhode products for like the skincare portion. I don't have any Rhode products. Miss Hailey Bieber, I'm a huge fan. If you see this, add me to the PR list, please. I'm a fellow Canadian, like your husband. So I'm gonna use the Glow Recipe toner that I have. It's super hydrating. I feel like it's super similar to the Rhode Glazing Milk. So this is the one. This is from their Pride collection. That's why the bottle is different. So I'm gonna just put this like all over my face. She really like massages the skin when she does this. I noticed that a lot of like celebrity makeup artists do this. Like they really like go in like deep with like massaging and like pulling on the face so that the skincare products really like penetrate in. Okay, she then uses the Rhode Glazing Fluid. I don't have that either, so I'm going to use the Glow Recipe Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Dewdrops. This over here, it's one of my favorite skincare products actually. The key is like glowy skin that's not too glowy. Like we're not really going for like clean girl, but we're still going for like skin like skin. I don't usually do my skin prep in this order. I'm usually like really basic. I do the toner and then I go straight in with like moisturizer. I like don't usually do like a serum before the moisturizer, so this is all like new to me. Hopefully it sits like super nicely with the foundation that I use. Okay, now she uses moisturizer. She uses the Rhode Barrier Cream. I don't have that either. I'm gonna go with my favorite moisturizer. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. It literally sits so nicely under any foundation I use, like anyone that I have tried like personally. Like I love this product so much. It's like not just moisturizing, but it's also like hydrating, and it really like makes the water content in your skin like a lot better. I actually was in a Zoom call with Miss Charlotte Tilbury herself to learn about this water cream when she first released it, which was such a surreal moment for me as a smaller like creator. Like being on a Zoom call with Charlotte Tilbury herself was like insane. She literally started it by saying, "Hello darlings." Like she called me darling. Pretty sure like she had no idea I was there because it was like a webinar style with like so many people just watching her without being able to interact with her. She then goes in with the Rhode lip treatment. Now this is a dupe to the Rhode lip treatment. It's the one from Kaleidos. It's literally like the same packaging. Hydrated lips, no crusty, musty, pouty lips. Okay, then Miss Tanielle Jai goes in with the Anastasia Beverly Hill Brow Powder on an angled brush. I don't have that. I'm gonna use my regular like brow product. I actually use a cool tone brown eyeshadow to do my brows. I feel like that works best for me because if you didn't know, I shave my eyebrows to draw them more straight. It's weird. That like video that I posted on TikTok about that went so viral that I have some Japanese articles about it. I'm gonna find them and like literally link them because it's so exciting. Okay, eyebrows, let's get going. Hopefully this works with all the moisturizer that we just put on. Okay, this is not going too bad. I usually do my eyebrows before skin prep, so this is like completely opposite like order for me. They're kind of looking like cousins right now. I want them to look more like sisters. Okay, I don't hate them, but definitely need to fix the tail on that one. You know what's funny? I've been doing makeup for a while now, and I really got into makeup like in prime time 2016, like Jaclyn Hill, Nikki tutorials, like that era. That's when I was like obsessed with makeup. And I've never tried an Anastasia Beverly Hills product in my entire life. No brow product, no like lip products. I know her foundations and concealers were so popular for a while too. Never. I don't know why. I feel like her like brow stuff is like making a comeback for sure. So I might, next time I actually have money and I'm not broke, I might just literally like buy some of them to try them out. I feel like I shouldn't be doing more to my eyebrows. They look pretty much like sisters right now, and I don't want to like fuck it up. Okay, so on to the next step. Okay, then she takes the One Concealer by Napoleon Paradis to correct the under eyes. I don't have that concealer corrector, whatever. I've actually never heard of that brand, so I'm gonna use my regular under eye corrector. This is from Sigma. Usually I go with the darker peachy one because I feel like that one matches my skin tone a lot better. She said just take like literally a tiny bit under each eye. And obviously you could like always tailor this to like your own like skin tone. You don't, or like skin needs. If you don't have like super bad under eyes, you might like need to skip this step completely, but I'm just following exactly what she does. We are color corrected. Like this already just makes like such a difference to my skin because I have nice skin. Like I have really good skin. I hate saying that because I feel like I'm bragging, but I'm not, I swear. But yeah, the only thing that ever like bothers me and like stands out is my really dark hollow like under eyes, and this is such a godsend. Next up, she like goes straight into the eyes. She doesn't continue the skin yet, and she goes with like a brownish, like kind of like a reddish brown base from One Size Beauty. I don't have it, so I'm gonna use the Charlotte Tilbury base in Pillow Talk. I feel like this is probably the closest color I have to what she used. I love this base so much. It's so creamy, but you don't need a lot of it. Like literally a little bit goes a long way. I have this like clip-on mirror that I bought to like film my TikToks, but I like didn't find it useful at all for that. But it comes in handy for stuff like this. A tiny bit goes a long way with this one if you're using the same one that I'm using. I'm assuming the same goes for her. I feel like a lot of eyeshadow bases do that. They're like super pigmented. I'm just like swiping this all over my eyelid like she does with her base. One eye is done. To eye number 2. Next step, she takes a eye pencil by Made by Mitchell. It's like the dark brown, kind of like a rosy brown color. The closest I have to that is Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk eye pencil. Just literally draw under your lower lash line and then bring a pencil brush and smudge it all for like this smoky look. Pillow Talk is definitely more rosy than brown, but I feel like it works. It gives like that grungy kind of look. And she takes the same eye pencil she used under the eye and just smudges it across the top lash line, which I already did off camera because I feel like I always mess up my upper like lash line if I do it on camera, because I need to like keep my elbow like stable on my like countertop in my bathroom to actually like do it properly without messing it up. Then she takes a bronzer from MAC, the Skin Finish Sunstruck Radiant Bronzer in medium golden, and puts it on a fluffy brush and runs it throughout the crease of the eye. I actually have the same bronzer that she uses. It's this one. I am a MAC girly. I actually love this product so much. It's one of my favorite bronzers. I don't love the smell though. It does have a weird, like kind of funky smell. So fluffy brush and then bronzer, loads of it. And then she focuses it more like in the crease area. Kind of like sweeping motions. By the way, it's like silent around me because I love doing my makeup in silence. I feel like that's when I focus the most. I know a lot of people love listening to music when they get ready or when doing their makeup or literally like chit-chatting a lot, but I feel like I cannot do two things simultaneously at once. So I have to like focus on one or the other when I'm doing my makeup and like other things in life too. It's actually like so annoying. My partner and I talk about it a lot, but he like brings it up. He's like, oh, like whenever I talk to you and you're texting, you like never hear me and you're just texting, or whenever I'm talking to you and you want to like do something else when I'm talking to you, like if I'm like working my day job or something, he's always like, you literally cannot do two things at once. I don't know if it's like ADHD or something, but yeah, it's like kind of annoying. She takes the same bronzer, the MAC one, on the pencil brush and runs it through the lower lash line. Very bronzy. I thought that this makeup look kind of looks like super grungy in the photos that went viral and like more on like the plump side. But all the products she uses are actually like more on the bronzy brownish side than the plum color wheel kind of thing. Keep in mind, we still haven't done our foundation. Now she takes a deeper bronzer. She uses the one from Charlotte Tilbury in the shade number 4. And she also runs it through the lower lash line to smoke up the under eye. Now I don't have that one, but I do have a dark one from Fenty, so I'm gonna use that one instead. Fenty bronzer, I feel like this is a similar shade to what she's using. And I'm using an angled brush. She used a smudge brush and just like literally close to the lash line. Next up is brown gel liner in the waterline. I usually just like look down to do it. That makes such a difference. I feel like Bella Hadid like model off duty with dark brown in my waterline. It just makes the eyes like pop in a way that other colors don't. This girl did brown mascara. I literally do not own a single brown mascara, so I just went with my regular Lancome black mascara. Lancome has such good mascaras, by the way. I'm gonna like zoom in to show you guys a closer like look of my face right now. So far the eyes are stunning. I can't wait to like finish it up with the foundation and like the base and stuff. I feel like this look is gonna literally slay so hard. It does individual lashes next. I am not an individual lash girly, so I'm gonna go ahead with half lashes that are more on the natural side, and I actually got these from Amazon. They're literally my favorite lashes ever. Applying lashes on camera is like literally so hard. Like I'm trying to be as close to the lash line as possible, but like I literally cannot see. Okay, slay. I did a good job. Now we're gonna go back into the skin. She does bronzer next. I'm working on a bronzer. Oh, okay, she's making her own product. That's kind of cool. I would love to try that. A cream bronzer that she does under foundation. So she's doing like the under painting technique. The only cream bronzer I have is by Fenty, so I'm gonna be using that to like mimic the same look that she's doing. Next up is concealer. She does concealer on the under eyes and center of the face. I'm gonna be using what I usually use, which is the KVD Apple Concealer. This is one of my favorites. Actually bought it after a celebrity makeup artist used it in one of his YouTube videos. So on the under eyes and center of the face, and we blend. I usually blend with like tapping motions with my brushes. You don't want to like drag the product because then you're gonna like literally misplace it. And she kind of does the same thing. She uses the NARS concealer though. I used to love the NARS pot concealer, but I haven't used one since I was like literally in high school. I am 24. I turn 25 in January next month. A lot of people like think that I'm still in high school when they see me in person, and I'm like, thank you, but nope. Actually old. I just realized this might be a no foundation makeup look. I just scrolled through her story highlights real quick to see like what she uses next, and I don't think she uses foundation in this look, but I'm gonna use foundation myself after I finish those steps, just because I want a more like blendable coverage and I want it to like last throughout my day, and I just like foundation. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm like a full glam girly usually, so this is like more natural than what I personally do. Okay, so enough rambling. Next up, she takes the cream bronzer again and runs it throughout the nose. So that's what we're gonna do, like basically nose contouring. Then she like gets it like close to the eyebrows. She does her makeup in a really weird order. So after we nose contoured, we're doing lips. So she grabs the NYX Nude Truffle lip liner. I have the same exact one that she used. Slightly overlines the lips. I do want to say I usually prefer applying my lip liner on like powdered lips, like more dry lips, because I feel like it holds a lot better that way. Like right now it's so creamy, it's so nice and like blendable and stuff, but I feel like it's gonna move throughout the day unless I either put powder under it or powder over it. I don't think she uses much powder in this look, if any at all, but I might end up powdering at the end just to make sure like everything stays out through my day. It is still 11 a.m. in the morning here in Vancouver, and I want this bead to like stay put on until like the evening. I had to really zoom in for this because she does faux freckles next, and I already did mine in the bathroom because I usually use freckles like this thing. It went viral on TikTok and it's kind of messy, so I have to do it in the bathroom. But yeah, if you can see over here, they're like so natural. I don't like having like a lot of fake freckles because I'm darker skinned. I'm not naturally a freckled person, so it would look kind of weird on me. But I did do like a few ones just across the nose and like a little bit over here, and then blended it with my fingers. I told you guys I have to do a little bit of foundation, so I use the MAC Studio Radiance Serum Foundation. This is such a natural like foundation. It's more like a skin tint, to be honest, so I feel it's like literally perfect for this look. I use the tiniest amount just under where I put the cream bronzer and on my forehead a little bit to like make sure that all the bronzer is like blended and looks like seamless and not just like a harsh line like it was before. I feel like this kind of like makes such a difference with like how blendable your makeup looks. And I used my custom MAC brush to blend it all in. This brush has my name engraved on it. Oh my god, why is it not focusing? It's literally so cute. I want you guys to see. It has my name engraved on it, Mar, M-A-R. And I got it at this holiday party that MAC had for their holiday collection launch, and it was just so exciting to like get a custom like MAC product with your name on it. I don't know, I felt like I finally made it in the influencer world. Next step, she uses the Rare Beauty Positive Light Liquid Luminizer to highlight. I don't have that, so I'm gonna use this liquid highlighter that I have from Giorgio Armani. I actually grabbed the wrong product at first. This is what I used. It's also by Giorgio Armani. The first product that I grabbed was actually a primer. We don't want to be putting primer on top of everything that we just did. It's this that I use. It's a highlighter. After that, she goes in with a blush by MAC in like a very natural fleshy color. I don't have it, so I'm gonna use the Merit Beauty Cream Blush in Terracotta. I bought this after it went viral from Miss Matilda Jerv and literally almost never used it, so I feel like when is a better time to use it than today. This blush is like so natural and like not pigmented at all, but it works for this. It works for the purpose. Miss Girl basically says we're done now, no powders at all. I was right. I love it. I love it so much. It's literally giving flawless. It's giving glowy. It's giving exactly what it needs to give. But being a glam girly, I have to take it a step further and just use a powder bronzer to set the bronzer area. I'm still gonna use like a glowy one. This is a shimmery one from the brand Wattier. I don't know why I said it that way. It's a French name. And I'm gonna use a teeny bit of the Charlotte Tilbury brush powder to set under my eyes so they don't crease later. I know this is a lot of powders for what she used, but I'm gonna take a little bit of this MAC Beaming Blush Extra Dimension Skin Finish. It's like a highlighter kind of thing from like their Chinese New Year collection. And I'm just gonna like literally like airbrush my face with this to add the extra glow in a powder format. I'm just taking tiny amounts to like set what we already did. I'm just doing tapping motions because I don't want to move the creams that are under. This is the only like powder I've ever hit pan on. It's honestly impressive. It's my favorite powder ever. I need to buy a refill sometime soon. But yeah, Miss Charlotte knew what she was doing with this. I'm literally just taking the smallest amount of whatever's left on this pan and just gonna tap it under my eyes just to like kind of like set the concealer a bit further and like make sure that it doesn't move throughout the day. I am not a greasy girl by any mean. I have really dry skin actually. But I still like to do this extra step just to make sure that my makeup is put. Just a little bit on the forehead. I don't want a sweaty forehead, and I have my hair up today. Like usually, like, you know, like how you use a powder puff to like really heavily bake your under eyes and then set them with powder foundation after. That's my usual like everyday routine. So this is so minimal compared to like what I do. This is like so like clean girl kind of aesthetic for me. And this is how the finished look looks like with my final touches of adding the extra powder because I'm just so extra. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know this is like my first long form YouTube video, so I was a lot nervous filming it. I mean, like, my words don't even make sense. I was very nervous filming it. A lot nervous. That literally does not grammatically make any sense. But yeah, I was very nervous filming it. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok as well if you do not. I post a lot more on TikTok, like even like shorter snippets of my days and stuff. I feel like some of you guys might enjoy that. And make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel because I really want to make this my career.